Hello, everyone. This is Cameron Giardini of Giardini Medicare, and we strive to help people with their transition to Medicare. Part of that transition is understanding the tools available to you as a Medicare beneficiary, and we believe one of the best tools that you have at your disposal is Medicare.gov. Now, this is the website you may already be familiar with as far as it's the main website provided by the government to check your drug coverage, to check various things related to your Medicare benefits. But what we're specifically going to talk about in this video is how to use your individual MyMedicare.gov login. That's where you can view your deductible, your claims, how your medications are being processed, and a bunch of other things that will help you figure out what's going on with your Medicare coverage. So without further ado, let's jump in and talk more about it. Okay, now let's talk about exactly how to use Medicare.gov to your benefit if you are starting Medicare or if you've already been on Medicare for a number of years. This is going to be one of your go-to websites throughout your time on Medicare. So if you're trying to search for it or type it in, it is simply Medicare.gov, and it should bring you to this page. So what we're going to focus on today is not so much the drug coverage part right here, but instead we're actually going to look at up here in the corner. So the MyMedicare.gov login, and that's something that you'll see on the upper right hand corner of the website when you go to the main page. And this is going to be your individual portal where you can see your drug coverage, your claims, and some other valuable things that can be helpful to you while you're on Medicare. So again, click on that button up here in the corner, and it should bring you to a screen that looks just like this. And what you're going to do is, if you have not already created an account, simply go here, click on that button, go through the steps to create your account. But this video, we're going to go with the assumption that you have already made an account, you have a username, and you have a password. So once you have both the username and password, you're going to want to type it in here, as I've done. I'm going to black it out, obviously, for security reasons, but we're going to show you an actual Medicare.gov, somebody's actual login information. So once you log into Medicare.gov and the MyMedicare.gov login portal, you will see this screen. It'll be essentially your homepage for everything you need to do in the system. And you can see all the different things that are available at your disposal in this website. You can do update or print drug cards. You can print your Medicare card, but we will get to that in a little bit. I just want to show you what the main screen is going to look like. This is where you go to find pretty much anything you need as far as your Medicare coverages. And the first thing you can do is you'll see here under My Information, if you have coverage and it's active in Medicare, you'll see it come up right here in Current Plan. So this person is enrolled into a WellCare prescription drug plan, and you can see right here, it tells you exactly what plan they are currently on, and it will tell you your Part A and Part B start dates just below that. So with that being said, if you are changing plans or if you're starting Medicare and for some reason you have still not received your ID cards, and you want to use your coverage or go to the pharmacy, this is something that is extremely useful to you because you can go back to the home page. You click on My Plans and Coverage right here in the top, and it will bring you to this portal, which will actually show you your individual coverages with Medicare. And you can even go right here, which is probably the most important, to print a temporary prescription card. Again, if you have not received a physical card in the mail, this is something you'll want to do if you have to get medications filled before receiving that card. So you can go here, you can click Print Temporary Prescription Drug Card, and it will take you to a screen that looks like this. It will show you your group number and everything else associated with your prescription drug plan. You simply go to Print, and you'll be able to take that information to the pharmacy, have your medications filled before you actually receive your proper Medicare Part D card from the carrier. So this is extremely useful this time of year in January when people are changing plans or you're starting Medicare and you may not have received all your documentation yet. Just go here and that can resolve a lot of the issues that we tend to hear about this time of year. The other thing that is very helpful is if you go back to the main portal home screen, you'll find right here, it says print my Medicare card. So if you are new to Medicare and you haven't received the red, white, and blue card, but you want to have it for a doctor's visit, or if you want to simply know where to find your Medicare number, this is one of the best places to do it. We are going to have a different video that shows you all the options to find where your Medicare number is aside from your Medicare card. But for now, if you're trying to find a good replacement for it or a good copy, go into the MyMedicare.gov login and click Print My Medicare Card. When you do that, it will show you right here. It'll literally show you a copy of what your Medicare card would look like if you had the physical paper copy. So you can do this. You can order a new one here if you lost it, and you can also print it if you just need it on the fly, or if you need to give somebody your Medicare number in order to change plans or go to the doctor. So that's super useful to find your actual Medicare card. And then another thing that people don't realize is you can actually use the MyMedicare.gov login to view your claims. So if you have multiple doctor visits, or if you're going to, let's say you have to go to the hospital and you have to get different medical equipment, this is a really good place that will consolidate all of your doctor visits and claims into one central location, so you can see where you're being charged, why you're getting the bill you're getting, and it will just let you keep track of your healthcare expenses much easier. So again, you go to the same spot in the homepage. This is where you also go to print your Medicare card, but for claims, you just click right there where it says View My Claims. When you click View Your Claims, it will show you this option that will pop up. You can pick your date range right here to see when you actually want to see claims for. For this one, we're just going to do an example of 30 days. And then with that, you click Apply. So Apply is right there. And it will take you below where it will show you all your claims for the last 30 days. So you can see here, this person had outpatient, they had home health, and they had DME, which is durable medical equipment. Durable medical equipment can be wheelchairs, it can be certain diabetic supplies. There's a bunch of different things that fall under durable medical equipment. But again, this shows you exactly what type of claim they're getting. And then more importantly, over here on the right-hand side, it will show you what you're responsible for those payments. So you can see here for outpatient procedure, you can see what Medicare paid, and then you can see what you may be billed. So if you're getting a bunch of bills in the mail and you're wondering, why am I having to spend, for example, let's say $1,200 roughly right here, really you might get the bill, but it's just an explanation of benefits. So it's not really a bill, it's just them showing you what was billed and what Medicare paid. So this is where you can go to find out what you actually owe as the beneficiary. So you can see here that $1,200 bill turned out to be nothing for the beneficiary. However, this one, the $3,300, it ended up being $659 that the beneficiary was responsible for. Now, this is just looking at what Medicare covers. So if you have a Medicare supplement or if you have a Medicare Advantage plan, it does not mean that this $659 is the number you're going to pay. For example, this person had a Medicare supplement, so they did not have to pay the $659. That was covered by their Medicare supplement company. But this gives you a really good starting place to see what my claims look like and what I may be responsible for if I didn't have different coverages. And then the last thing that we'll look at in the MyMedicare.gov portal is you'll want to check your deductible potentially. So if you do have a supplement, yes, it will cover claims like we talked about right there, but you are responsible typically for the Part B deductible, especially if you have the more popular Medicare supplement plan or Medigap plan known as Plan G. You know that you have a deductible of $198 for 2020. So here's where you can go. You go back to your home screen. You'll want to click on the top part. You'll click on My Claims. And when you do that, at the top of My Claims, before we did the 30-day range and we clicked Apply, now instead of doing all that, you're just simply going to click the part here that says Check My Deductible Amount. So if it's the beginning of the year and you have to figure out have I paid my $198? Do I owe anybody my deductible? This is exactly where you'll want to go. So you go to check my deductible amount, and here's exactly what will pop up. It will show you your deductible status. So this person with the supplement, it says let's go with 2019 first. Their deductible remaining in 2019 ended up being $0 because they had satisfied that with the claims that they had. So you can see right here, your deductible amount met was $185. So they met their deductible, and after they met the deductible, anything approved by Medicare would be covered by their Medicare supplement after that. However, being a new year, being 2020, now they're going back maybe for some follow-up visits, maybe they have some physical therapy. You can see here that their deductible remaining this year is back to $198. So they will likely get some bills at the beginning of the year, and they have to meet their $198 deductible before they will have full coverage by their Medicare supplement. And again, if you're wondering if you're getting bills, let's say in June or any point in the year, and you say, I think I paid my deductible, this is where you want to go, because you could be absolutely correct. If it says right here, deductible amount met, and you met your full $198 deductible, it is very, very likely that there was some billing issue when it comes to your claims, and you don't actually have to pay the bill that you're receiving. So if that happens, let us know at Giardini Medicare, or talk to Medicare themselves and figure out why they are getting a bill for something that you don't actually have to pay. So this is a great way to keep track of your deductible. I wanted to end this video by bringing you back to the home screen, which is really going to act as your control center for everything related to your Medicare coverage. If you have any other questions, please get a hold of us at Giardini Medicare. Send us an email, give us a phone call, whatever is easiest for you. We're happy to make your transition to Medicare a little bit easier. And with that being said, have a great rest of your day.